Yeah, I'm over it. He didn't have help with Tulin to keep up. He's a little behind. That's true. That's true. There's the one cave. Say ah. Say ah! Thank you. Oh, it's this guy. I don't remember what the fucking thing was. Here, let's do this. All right, and the other cave is there. Right? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm still burning. Holy shit. It's that intense, huh? You know, Mercerdorf, this would be a great place to fight. Whatever. I think he just likes listening to his fucking boss music. Yo, a Purok. Thank you for the follow. I hope I said your name right. If I said your name wrong, I do apologize. Left, middle, right, okay. Left, middle, left, right. I meant. Yo, little Curse, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. One second. Sweet. All right, so that's the twins. Oh, whatever. Oh, what's up? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Oceansless? How's it going? Hey, fucker! Thank God that the Master Sword doesn't get damaged by hitting him. Nice. That would have been the last fight for now with him. And the worst part, he didn't drop anything that I needed. Frick, dude. This one's gonna be a... These last two are gonna be a bitch. They're gonna be a fucking bitch to get everything. Did I grab that loot? I did, but I didn't grab this loot.
Yep.
Okay. So, what do we have left? I have no freaking clue. And I'm just writing an old fucking manuals and shit. Hinox horn, silver Lionel sabers. You gotta get a diamond circlet. That's easy. Buy it off that one lady. If I need to. Smotherwing. Oh, I still gotta take the picture of the rugged rhino. If I can fucking find one. Oh, an electric choo-choo. Okay. Bring peace to Nakluda. Ah, shit. I think that means I have to do all the monster things, right? The monster fights? I think so. Shit, what did it say to defeat? Oh, right. I gotta defeat Calgera. That's easy. All right, cool. Will it get more difficult to play mods with the new Switch 2 policy? No. Because here's the thing, the policy never changed. That's always been Nintendo's policy. That's why when I modded my first Switch, I modded my old Switch, and I waited to mod it until I had my real Switch, well, my regular Switch, my OLED tier Switch, right? Because I can't mod this. Then what I did was I transferred all my Nintendo account information from that Switch to this Switch. Saves, account, all that shit is on this Switch. And then I factory reset this Switch before I started modding it. So in the case that if Nintendo got wind of I never go online with this thing anyways, so it doesn't matter. They couldn't find it and brick it if they wanted to, because this is perpetually offline. But I did that just to be safe in case they did, so that it wouldn't have any of my account information linked to it, and they wouldn't be able to come after my account either, you know? I would just be down the Switch. So it's nothing new. And it's the same, and ironically, Microsoft and Sony have always had that same policy. And anybody that's actually in the modding community already knows this. The people that are reacting about this EULA aren't the modders. It's people that don't even mod their shit. They're just mad that Nintendo is, you know, vocalizing that and, you know, being transparent about how, hey, you know, we can fucking brick your shit. It's like, yeah, you gotta catch me, but you can. And they're not just gonna randomly brick someone's shit, because that's how you get into a lawsuit. And I know what you're saying. Well, Tim, they make it so that you have to, you know, go through arbitration. Right. And what that means is, more likely than not, if they brick your Switch and you go to arbitration, they'll just give you a new Switch and say, we're sorry. And then probably give you like a fucking gift card for Nintendo Online or some crap. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't really worry about it. Yeah. It's all fear mongering and mad people putting out some disinformation. There's a lot of disinformation out there. And that being said, I'm not dick riding Nintendo either. They did do some things I'm not happy about. The game key cartridges, bro. Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo have been using game key cartridges for a long time. Like, any game that won't download unless you're connected to the internet on your console is a game key card. As for like the game key cards on the Switch 2, all of the regular Switch games, the Nintendo original games, and some even third-party games are going to be 100% on the card. For the most part, the game key card games are third-party games that are just too big to fit onto a Nintendo cartridge. You know, like COD's like 200 fucking gigs. You know, you even like if you have COD on your PlayStation, it was a game key. If you have COD on your Xbox, it was a game key. So like, you know, people getting mad about the $80 games. I mean, $80 games were inevitable. They haven't raised the price of games in a very long time, and they've always been in that $50 to fucking $80 range anyways. Like, you can go back into the 90s and there's games that were selling for $89.99. I remember there was Nintendo games that sold for the 80s. There was Super Nintendo games that sold in the 80s. N64 games that sold in the 80s. Like, it's just, this pricing's always been the same, and it's due to go up, but they picked the wrong fucking time to do it. You don't raise your prices like that during what amounts to a lot of people as a financial crisis. You know what I mean? It's just dumb business. It's not bad business, it's stupid business. You know, if you're gonna do price hikes and stuff, you wait for when people aren't gonna take a big hit, because it's not gonna hurt your sales. Now, the thing I am mad about Nintendo with is they're taking the same stance as Ubisoft, stating that you need to get used to not owning your games, you're licensing the right to play your games, you're not owning the games and all that shit. That is what I'm mad about. And I'm not hearing enough people talking about that. They're too busy focusing on trying to blame Nintendo for Microsoft raising their prices, which is stupid. Microsoft did not consult Nintendo when they decided to raise their console by $100 or to start charging $80 for games. Microsoft did that on their own. They didn't go, Nintendo's doing it, so I'm going to do it. No major company ever does that because that's a stupid way to run your business. They made that decision well before Nintendo did. Behind closed doors, I mean. Like, Microsoft came to that conclusion before Nintendo announced all that shit, right? But, you know. So, I don't care about the bricking EULA. I don't care about game key codes. I don't care about them charging $80 for Mario Kart. Them charging $80 for Mario Kart? Mario Kart's not an $80 game. It's a marketing scheme. It's a way for them to sell all the bundle packages, which they did. Which I guarantee you they had a specific amount of bundle packages so that they could make a little bit of a profit on the console launch, because historically speaking, most consoles run at a loss. The stuff for the hardware generally costs more to develop and to package and ship and everything like that than what they sell it for generally, because they know they'll make that money back up on game sales. And so I feel like, I don't think Nintendo really thinks Mario Kart's an $80 game. That being said, I also don't think Nintendo's going to lower the price of Mario Kart down the road, because Nintendo is Nintendo and they historically don't lower prices, especially if people pay them. I really hope Nintendo gets a big wake-up call from this, because I have a feeling the Switch 2 console run is going to be on par with the Wii U console run. And don't get me wrong, the Wii U is a dope console. I have a Wii U, I like it. But as a console launch and a console life, it was kind of a flop. Because it was too similar to the Wii. And that's kind of the same issue that they're having right now with the Switch 2, right? And the fact that they even call it Switch 2, like, it, in my opinion, the Switch 2 feels more like a Switch Pro. Which is a little biased to say on my part, because generally, like, what is the next gen console other than just an upgraded version of the previous console? You know, a PS5 is just a better version of a PS4, and a PS4 is just a better version of a PS3, and an Xbox X is a better version than an S, and then a Xbox One, and then a 360, etc., etc. But Nintendo has kind of put it for them to themselves. They've done this to where people have this expectation that Nintendo is going to make a new innovative console, and when Nintendo doesn't make a new innovative console, they just make a new console, people get all like about it. So maybe we look for the rugged rhino in these woods up here. Also can't get a pre-order, and you're kind of annoyed by how hard it's been, and now you're like, do you even want it? Honestly, I would wait, because Scalper's gonna be scalping. If I was in a better fiscal situation, I would have probably tried to get my hands on another one for a giveaway. But it's not going to. It's just not feasible for me right now. Because I had another friend who was like, I know somebody that's got a non-bundle console if you want to buy it. And for a second, I was like, ooh, I could, and then do a giveaway or something during the subathon. But then I was like, I can't afford to do that right now. So, sadly, that's not an option. I wish it was, because that'd have been really cool. That was what I originally wanted to do. I originally wanted to get my hand on multiple Switch 2s and then do giveaways during the launch, but, you know, that was before our fucking basement pooped up, and we had to drop 30 grand to get that fixed, and that was before we had to drop 5 grand to get, or 4 grand to get our chimney fixed, and fucking 20 grand on, well, not 20 grand, but like 17 grand on fucking windows and shit that we needed, because our house was like, the windows were leaking into our house constantly, and we were just having water damage coming into the house, so like we didn't really have a choice in that matter either. It's just owning an older house, while dope, is very expensive, because you're going to be doing a lot of repairs. How did that end up here? Is that an Evermean? That's an Evermean, isn't it? Yep, it is an Evermean. I was like, you don't belong. Like, what are you doing out here, sir? Come on, there's gotta be a beetle. Yeah, let's go over here where there's not... Alright, you know what? Can you ask which home warranty we used? So the home warranty that we used in particular for the plumbing came through American Water. Through a company affiliated with them. They were the ones that offered it, and then they used a company. I don't know what company they used for it, but it was directly through them. We have other insurances and warranties that were fine. We got that one because we were like, ooh, that might be a good thing to have because plumbing is generally not covered. You know what I mean? Like, plumbing and all that shit is not a normal, normally covered insurance thing because plumbing is expensive. And they don't normally cover that stuff, so you generally have to find like either a special warranty or a special, you know, insurance policy that's not like State Farm and or Liberty or anything like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely find either an insurance policy or a home warranty policy that will cover your plumbing and your electrical, because your basic plans generally don't. Because those are normally like the two most expensive things that can happen to your house, save for like, I don't know, foundational repair or something. Because foundational repair can get expensive, especially if they have to lift your house off the ground. It's really cool to see them do it, but like, yeah, it ain't cheap to lift an entire house up. Yo, what's up, Park? How you doing? You just want to make sure it wasn't American Home Shield? No, it wasn't. No, it was through American Water, our water, the big company that does our water. And basically, what had happened to us was when our basement backed up, we contacted them and we were like, hey, our basement backed up. What do we do? And they're like, okay, well, we're going to have somebody get in touch with you. In the meantime, have you taken any steps to, you know, address the issue? And we were like, yeah, we contacted this company. They came out and they checked things out, blah, blah, blah. They were like, all right, cool. And then we didn't hear back from, like, the dude was like, and then we were like, okay, cool. So then what do we do? Do we, like, send them all the information that was given to us? And they were like, yeah, send them the information that was given to you. And then we'll move forward from there. And we're like, okay. And so we sent them the information. And we waited. And we waited. And we waited, and the house kept backing up, and then that was when we started talking to one of Zoe's clients who does that, and then we contacted them, and we were like, hey, our house keeps backing up, we haven't heard anything yet, so can we, you know, we're gonna have these people come out, and they're like, okay, just make sure you document everything, and blah, 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 and send it to us, and the entire time, they were like, yes, do that. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. And then when it came down to, okay, so we have all the information, we'll send it to you guys, and then how does the reimbursement work? And then they're like, what do you mean reimbursement? And we're like, we did what you guys told us to do. We had this company come out. They took care of it. Here's what the cost was. It was pretty reasonable. Here's the damage that was, damn it. Like, here's the damages that were found, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, you were supposed to use our people. And we're like, what are you talking about? They're like, we sent people out and they said that nothing needed to be done. And we're like, nobody came out to our house. They're like, yeah, Christmas Eve. Like, I was home Christmas Eve. Zilly was home Christmas Eve. We were on the couch hanging out. All day Christmas Eve and Christmas, just chilling. Like, nobody came to our house. Oh, yeah, no. Like, no. Like, they might have told you that they did. Nobody came out to our house. Well, you know, you weren't supposed to do that. And it's like, so wait. So basically what they did, because it was our first time ever doing something like that, you know, filing insurance, filing anything like that. We'd never really done any of that stuff before as a homeowner. And we called them on several occasions looking for guidance, and they told us we were doing the right thing until it came down to, okay, so we did all the stuff you guys said. We had one guy even go, okay, good, you did it all correctly, so you should get paid. You should get you get reimbursed. And we were like, great. And then we spoke to whoever the manager lady was, and she was like, yeah, no, you were supposed to go through our people, and you didn't. You were supposed to do this, and you didn't, so you're not covered. And we're like, we did everything you guys told us to. And they're like, well, I don't show anywhere in the notes saying that, you know, we told you guys this. And it's like, yeah, no shit. Your call people didn't put it in the notes. It doesn't mean that conversation didn't happen. Well, no, I mean, I don't have any proof of this, blah, 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 so, you know, we're denying your claim. And then we tried to escalate it, and we tried to escalate it, and we tried to escalate it. And We even escalated it so far as to reach out to our local attorney general who handles those kinds of disputes. And when they looked into it, they're like, well, it's the home warranty, blah, blah, blah. They say this. Unless you have proof of this or that, there's nothing that we can do. And I'm just like, cool. So, yeah, don't ever use American Water's home warranty. They will lie to you, and they will get you to fuck it up so that they don't have to pay you out. And because we didn't record the phone calls with them, we didn't have proof that that's exactly what they told us to do. And when we did what they told us to do, they were like, oh, you don't qualify now. It's like, oh. Like, that sounds very illegal. And then, you know, it is. But then when we contacted, like I said, the local attorney general, they're like, oh, there's no proof one way or the other. So, you know, it's basically our word against theirs. It all feels like such a scam. Oh, yeah, it did feel like a scam. I flat out asked that. I was like, are you guys fucking scamming us? No, sir. I'm like, oh, it sounds like you're fucking scamming us, man. Because you guys told us to do these things. Yep, so, like, you know, what we thought was like, we were hoping to get a partial reimbursement, you know, like, you know, okay, we're probably going to have to eat X amount of dollars, but we were hoping that, hey, maybe we'll get some back that we can pay off some of this big bill with, and nope. Never got a penny. Oh, no, we got $5 from them. We got $5 from them because we canceled our plan, and they accidentally charged us after we canceled our plan, and the real funny thing was when we canceled our plan, they actually tried to sell us another one, and Zilly, with their infinite patience, was like, what? And me, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Very audibly in the background. That's so shitty. Yeah, AHS is an app that you can put in requests and they have 24 turnaround or a vendor to contact you. Yeah, no, they didn't. I mean, like, and the funny thing is, even in their policy, they're like, under emergency situations, you can have a third party do these things. And we're like, yeah, that was an emergency situation. We had sewage backing up into our basement and causing thousands of dollars of damage. Well, I mean, you could have waited. Our people came by and they're like, no, they didn't. Oh, I hate the fucking electric Lizelle so goddamn much. No, don't. You know what? Fine. How am I not slipping? Oh my god, will you just fucking mount the top, please? Thank you. Okay. Just admit your mistake and we can work it out. What the heck? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They did it. I like it. It definitely felt like they instructed their people, whether they instructed their people or their people took it upon themselves to go that route. They purposely misled us so that we would break the terms and then they would avoid the payout. I 110% believe that. I absolutely believe that. And I'm not one of those kinds of people that's like a fucking conspiracy theorist or, you know, I'm not one of those kind of people that thinks literally everybody's out to fucking get me, but like, it was just too convenient that, you know, we were in constant contact with them during the whole ordeal, asking for instruction, you know, double checking, hey, this is what we did, is that okay? Because we didn't know what we were doing. And, yeah. You remember me mentioning it months ago? Yep. So like that's been a big damper for me and Zoe. You know, I'm just being I'm just taking some time to be a little transparent with you guys, but that's been a big damper for me and Zoe. Like we're trying to get our finances in order, and then like that really fucked us over. Like we were making moves and strides, and things were starting to, you know, look nice for us, and then like, you know, that happened, and it was like, you know, it sucks, but whatever, we'll deal with it. And then we were like, I mean, like we were freaking out. And then when the one guy was talking to us, he was like, oh yeah, no, you'll get reimbursed. You know, he's like, you're not going to get everything back, but you should get reimbursed at least some of it. And we're like, okay, good. We don't, you know, we don't expect all of it, but like some of it, any of it will help, because that shit was not cheap. And yep. Oh, we were talking about the water company? Yeah, the American Water with their home warranty. Don't ever fucking buy a home warranty for your plumbing through American Water. They will fuck you if they get the chance. At least on the big emergencies. I guarantee you, if it was something little, it would have been completely different, you know? But they don't want to pay out fucking 30 grand because they had to get a fucking backloader, and I mean they had to dig. I showed you guys the videos. I posted some on TikTok. Like they dug down 12-13 feet. That shit ain't cheap. Like the most expensive, like it wasn't the repair, it wasn't the parts. The most expensive part of that whole thing was the fact that they had to dig and move enough earth to dig down 12 feet, because you got to realize, like, you can't just dig straight down, especially with that driveway. It's gravel, you know, it's just a gravel filled driveway. They just filled it with gravel down to the concrete, and because it was originally, this was a garage. This was one of those garages, you ever see them where like you got to kind of drive down the driveway to get down to the garage kind of shit. It's like a short little hill. That's what that driveway is. So they buried it in gravel, so they had to dig through the gravel that it was buried in and then dig down to the pipes. And it wasn't like, and the other funny thing is it wasn't like we called some fucking random contractor to do it. We didn't have Paul do it. We hired a fucking licensed company to professionally take care of that shit as it was supposed to. And, yeah, didn't matter. Didn't matter. Dude, where? You don't happen to have any rhino beetles for sale, do you? He doesn't sell rhino beetles, does he? Oh, I gotta pee again. Yeah, where are they? Oh, there's a beetle tree? It's by the Satori Mountain. Right next to the Rutile Lake. Okay. Yeah, I need the rugged rhino beetle. I need a picture of it. I had this really nice job. I was working as a corporate cook for a law firm, for a major company. And, well, the company was hired out by a law firm. But, did a lot of good shit. It's over there. Okay. And then they did this offer. They're like, go back to school. You know, I'm gonna give you all this shit. And I think they were like, we'll help cover 80%. They never did it. And I ended up adding 50 grand. And that, you know, as much as I've been making payments at it and doing stuff with it, I haven't really, you know, the fucking interest on it is murder, and it's just, ugh. I really need to like try to get this stream to blow up more so that I can bring in more revenue and pay off all that debt and live a fucking normal life again. It'd be nice. One day at a time. Hey, what's up, Kay? I'm doing good. Despite what it might sound like with me ranting and raving about bullshit going on in my personal life, I'm actually doing pretty good. If I could get my finances to reflect my mental health, then man, that'd be stellar. That'd be stellar. No, I appreciate that, Kay. We were just talking about how, like, well, I think it was it, who was it? It was... Oh yeah, Rose of the Wild was asking which home warranty we had when the whole dumb shit with the water company happened. And I told her, I was like, it was through American Water. It was like their little private thing. All right, cool. Yeah. No, you're fine, Rose. You're fine. I know Kay was like, oh, if you need help or anything. So it's nothing new came up. Nothing crazy's going on in that sense. So you don't gotta worry about that. It was just bitching about old shit. You know how it goes. Yeah, that was quick. You're biding your time to get out of that place and you're away from your shit show of a family. It always sucks when stuff comes to that, but I mean, it's important to know It's important to understand your own worth and what you do and don't want to put up with kind of shit, you know? Does that make sense? You may do a spooky session on Saturday since you were peer pressured? Ooh, what are you gonna play? Okay. So it's gonna be over here. Yeah, and don't forget, guys, tonight, ooh, what? Tonight will be at around 7, as per the usual. We will be doing, taking a serious toll on your mental health, just saving up money so you can move back to Texas? Why go back to Texas? You know, if you're sick of that, why not do like a fresh start somewhere else? I don't know. I feel like Texas, with the way that they've got like their infrastructure set up and their government and everything like that, I just feel like Texas would be like not the best place to live, but maybe like a cool place to go visit. Like, I got nothing against Texas. I've been to Texas a few times. It's a beautiful state, but like the way that it's ran just irks me. Your son and girlfriend are in Texas and you have no family left? Oh, that's fair. Alright, so which one's the beetle tree? There! Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from the beetle tree. Get away from the beetle tree! Is it gone? Oh no. Hell yeah! Fucking finally. Alright. So we got the beetle, we got the electric choo-choo. We gotta go kill Colgera in the depths, get a diamond circlet, and then do bring peace to Necluda. Between property taxes and insurance costs, lack of medical providers, and insane laws they're passing here, it's 100% the reason you're moving from Texas. That's fair. Let me see if me and Zilly want to join in for Faz. And you said Saturday? What time Saturday? Because I was going to take it easy Saturday, so I might not stream it, but I'll join you in playing it. Because I'm taking it easy on Saturday because I'm starting the subathon on Sunday. Where... I think I just gotta go talk to homie, right? So I think we go talk to dude at Lookout Landing. And then we just go to Nakluda and help out. On 7 or 8 on Saturday. Rio Jinx being Rio Jinx. But yeah, tonight at 7, we'll be back to Outlast. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll finish it tomorrow. You'd rather be anywhere else but Texas, but for those two, you'll endure. That's fair. You never been to Texas? Texas is beautiful. It's real hot. And people are generally really nice. It's just ran like shit. Iowa's basically Texas Junior. Yeah, kind of. It's like Midwest Texas. If you could just plop your townhouse in another state, it'd be perfect because you love your house. You just can't stand Texas. Well, I mean, you know, Texas is a prime example of what happens when you privatize things that should be regulated by their state government. Like, the only people that privatizing any sort of like thing like that, the only people it helps are the people that are running it, because then they make a shitload of money. All right, cool. 5 goals left. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. I'm sorry, did you hear Tim and Zilly maybe playing Faz and it won't be streamed? No. Tim and Zilly might play Faz and Tim won't stream it, but Dweeby Mama K will. Dweeby Gamer Mom K will. Because I'm going to be... More likely than not, I'm going to be taking it easy on Saturday. Because Sunday we're hitting the ground running with the subathon. It's bad to live with crappy infrastructure and crappy policies towards women and shit. Yeah. let's see. I came here because of... Right. Wait. Who do I... Okay. First I have to do bring peace to Hyrule Field. Okay. Excuse me. Wait, did you hear subathon? Yes. June 1st. We're starting June 1st and we're going until you guys let me go. I don't know. I don't know if this one will be as long as the last one, just because with me not streaming on TikTok anymore. I mean, I could be wrong. It could go 10 times longer. Who knows? But, I mean, the longer it goes, the better for me. And the better for you guys. Hey, Zilly. Yeah, he went to the convenience store to get a snack, and they got robbed while I was here. Everything's okay, and no one is hurt. He just wanted to let you know in case you heard something. I have to stay behind to report when the police arrive. I was the only customer here. Holy shit! Do you need me to come down there? Zilly, do you need me to... I'll come down right now. Do you need me to come down? Are you okay? The guy's gone? Jesus. Go get Zilly. Well, Zilly left to go to their shop early because they got a tattoo at 5. Are you sure? You weren't in danger, just the clerk, but he's okay too. Jesus. Did the guy have a gun? Oh my god, I'm so fucking glad you're okay. Are you sure you don't want... I can come down right now. No, Zilly. 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 No offense to everybody in this stream. I love all of you. But fuck this stream. If something's wrong, I'm coming down there. And it's as simple as that. You're okay, it's raining? Oh, shit. So it wasn't like an armed robbery. The guy just grabbed something and then ran and then tried to hit the clerk with his car? So you were never in any danger. It wasn't like a guy that was like, give me the money. It was some idiot that grabbed a glass piece and booked. No, you're okay. I'm just... Do me a favor, though. Please, do me a favor. Next time you're like, Tim, I was involved in a robbery and I'm okay. Clarify that the guy stole something and ran out the door kind of robbery, not the guy held up the clerk and wanted the money kind of robbery. Because my brain right away went to somebody went in with a gun and was like, give me the empty the register kind of shit. Not some fucking dumb kid that grabbed a fucking glass piece to go smoke some ditch weed that he found that then tried to hit the guy with his car because he was afraid of getting caught. Oh man. Okay, it was a theft. Like a robbery is like, give me your shit. That kid just stole something and then tried to fucking get away, which is not good, but like, okay, that's big. Okay. Whew. No, you're fine. No, you're fine, Zilly. You're fine. Like, my brain immediately went to worst case scenario. My brain went to worst case scenario, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like, do I need to come down there? Do I need to comfort Zilly? Are they fucking stressed right now? Are they anxious? Because like I would be anxious. I've been in situations where somebody's pulled out a fucking gun, and you sit there and you talk tough when that's not happening around you, but then when you see it happen around you, that shit's really jarring. No, don't be sorry. You're good. Shouldn't have said anything. I did see him try to hit him with the car. Oh, that's crazy. No, don't be embarrassed. No, you should. I'm glad you told me. I'm just saying, the next time you're like, hey, I was involved with something like that, just make sure you clarify. There wasn't a gun. I was never in any sort of harm, and I'm perfectly fine. And it's like, okay, you're good. No, I know you said you were in any danger, but my brain went to worst case scenario right away. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, exactly, Lumpy. Exactly. My brain immediately went to, who am I strangling? Oh man, I feel better now. I'd be really fucking scared for a second. Exactly, Sage. Hopefully there's no next time.
Hi.
When they're not all gold, this is easy. Why am I wasting that? Here, get him, boys. You got it. I believe in you. They definitely said they weren't in danger. Oh, I know, but I also know Zilly sometimes downplays things because they don't want to be a burden.
Hi.
You definitely don't like the idea of talking to the fuzz. I mean, at least this time around, talking to the fuzz isn't, you're not on the wrong side of that conversation. You know what I mean? Like, that dude's gonna be in whenever they catch him over a fucking glass piece. Because the crazy thing is if that dude gets caught, was it a young kid or was it like a guy or? I mean, you don't need to go into too many details. Was it like somebody was younger or older? I feel like it was somebody was younger. Right? Just off of a hunch. It sounds like something that somebody that's young and stupid would do. And, what would have amounted to just simple theft? Although, like, honestly, like, I'm sure, like, I don't know, maybe the guy's, like, a part owner of the store or some shit, but, like, I ain't running out the store and jumping on a car over a fucking, you know, $10 glass piece. The guy works there, owns the place. Okay, so he is the owner. Yeah, man, you know, you gotta ask yourself, is my life worth this fucking 5 cent, or, you know, what amount I paid a couple bucks for? Alright, so now... Got it. It was hard to tell. Tall white guy, very closely shaved, bald head, pierced ears, probably mid-20s. You don't know what he grabbed? Oh. But I mean, the thing is, maybe he grabbed cash or whatever, but like, even, let's say he grabbed cash out of the register, right? Let's say he grabbed $500 out of the register. That's not what they're going to charge him on now. They're going to charge him on attempted whatever, whether it's manslaughter, probably manslaughter. Or, you know, attempted vehicular manslaughter, or, or whatever charge they would come up with for him trying to hit the guy with his fucking car on the way out. That's like, bro. Like, whatever you stole, they're not gonna give a fuck about. They're gonna fucking throw the book at you for trying to kill the guy with your car. Yo, what's up, Joffrey? You just finished Kazan? You got the plat? Nice. Yeah, exactly, Rose. Exactly. I mean, like, that guy's... It's probably a little different for that guy if he's the owner-operator. You know, that's... Some people, especially, like, you know, when they own something like that, they take that shit very seriously. But, like, that shit ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth... No amount of money is worth dying over. Slaughtered it. You got the final boss third try. The parry is so good in that game. Nice! But if you let people steal from you, they become an easy target for theft because there are no consequences. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. My life is worth more to me than any amount of money. Any one item. And taking that kind of shit into your own hands isn't necessarily going to deter future thefts. What's going to deter future theft is, hey, you know what? Let's upgrade our security system. Let's get more cameras in here. Let's get more, you know, let's get in good with the cops. Like, those guys make food. Honestly, hey man, start giving cops a discount so they start coming around more to deter thieves. Like, you know, there's a lot of things that you can do aside trying to take, you know, action into your own hands, because then another bad situation, say somebody robs you, right? Robs your store, and then you run out after them, you guys tussle, and that person gets hurt or worse because of you going after them, you can get in trouble for it. I just meant, like, if you're trying to deter theft, an easy way to deter theft is to try to get more police presence around your business if you're having a theft issue. I'm not condoning anything like that along those lines. You guys know that, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like, if I, like, say I owned it, like, if I owned a little mom and pop store and somebody came in, you wanted to rob me, yeah, go ahead. You got insurance for that shit. Like, that's what, that you have insurance policies for those very situations, you know? Yeah, it ain't worth it. Especially because, like, think about it like this. You might, to you, you might be like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to run out there. It's just some dumb kid. I'm going to run out there, grab him, get my shit back. It's going to be fine. And then you round the corner to go after the kid, and then there's 5 of them there. Then what do you do? You know what I mean? Or they have a gun. Then what do you do? Or you get hit by their car. Then what do you do? You know, you're no good to anybody if you're done.
Hey!
Hey!
Hi.
And they'll probably find the guy? Probably. I mean, I guarantee that store's got cameras. I guarantee they got security. They got security cameras and shit in there. You forgot the word thief? No worries. Hey, fucking jerk. Hey, I found it! Alright, Tulin, get out of here. You're bothering me. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you. That one silver Boko took out all of them. That's so funny. Yeah, they have cameras here? Oh, yeah, if they got cameras, yeah. That guy's fucked. And if the store clerk was smart, he would have tried to remember the, you remember that, memorize that fucking license plate, you know what I mean? Or if they've got external facing cameras, maybe the camera caught the license plate. But yeah, that guy's gonna get caught. 110%. You've ever identified some lady took a shit in another person's car in your area and the police identified her in a matter of hours? Oh yeah, I heard about that. The road rage incident where the lady shit in that other person's car. That's what that was? That's funny. I remember hearing about that. Because I remember my first thought was, why would you do that? Because they'll get to track you by your shit. They literally track you via your shit. That's so funny. Oh, he got the license plates? Oh, good. So wait, as the guy stole the shit though, he actually was like, I'm sorry, and then grabbed it and ran whatever he grabbed and then ran out. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild, man. Alright, so we brought Priest and Occluda. Now we gotta go fight Colgera in the depths. And I remember there was one... Isn't he like... He's like that one, right? Yeah, he's that one. Or no, that's Gom. Where's the Calgera? Are you a Calgera? You're a Calgera. Yo, what's up, Chloe? I'm doing good. How are you doing? One time, your SO accidentally almost stole gas, filled up, went inside to pay, get some beer, ended up chatting with the cashier and totally forgot about paying for the gas. The next morning, gets a call. Hello, is this the... Oh, shit. There was a bodega owner in New York City who set his prices on everything to like $1,000 to make stealing from him grand larceny. So when you would go to buy the produce, he would give you a coupon code to discount the item back to regular price. It was a gimmick, but still pretty funny, and he made the news. I remember hearing about that. I mean, it's smart. That's real fucking, it's real clever. Like, that's real clever. They were so nice. They offered you a free meal for your time. Aw. That's so nice. Do not mess with bodega owners? No. You doing better thanks to the good vibes yesterday? Good. I'm glad you're doing better. Banger incoming, right? You have to run, but thanks for the stream as always. Hey, Rose, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we'll either catch you later tonight or we'll see you tomorrow. Either way, thank you so much. You only wish Calgera was harder? I mean, like, this fight doesn't need to be. It's a gimmick fight, but it's a good gimmick fight. I heard about a place in Cali doing that because I think there was like the one law in Cali that theft under a certain amount's like a misdemeanor or whatever. So the owner did the same thing. Like he cranked it up to be more than what would have been the amount for it to be like full-blown theft and shit. I remember hearing about that. Or maybe it was the fucking bodega guy that Sage was talking about and I just misheard it. Hey, can you fucking do your thing? You know what? You don't want to fucking play ball? Fine, I'll play ball myself. It's the range on that dusk bow, baby. Oh, actually. Oh, God. Ba, 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 ba. There's rumors that there are Switch 2s in the wild, but they're bricked until Nintendo releases the day one patch. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Jesus. There's random loot raining from the sky from him dying. What are we streaming during the subathon? Honestly, that's what I've been trying to figure out. I'm thinking we're gonna definitely be playing some Switch 2 when I get my Switch 2. But until that happens, maybe more randomizer. I mean, I saw that Waikuteru updated the randomizer to have it so that where the random goals can be up to 999. So I got to look into that. Could do some modded breath. We are also getting probably a lot of Nintendo and Zelda stuff. Honestly, we're getting close to. Oh, and Night Rain. I'll be playing a lot of Night Rain too. And Ships of Harkinian, if we can hit that sub goal. I've been waiting to play that game for so long, I kind of forgot about it, to be completely honest. But that's my own fault. Da 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 da. Ba da ba bum 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 bum. Wait, I can't fucking buy this until I go save her? Are you serious?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay. I think all we have left is to gather that shit. I need 4 more of these, and I need 1 more of these. Do ba da do, do ba da do ba do. Bum ba bum. Ba da dum, ba da dum, ba da dum. All right, so back to Lookout Landing. Let's go clear out the cave again. Or no, the cave might not. Does the blood moon refill the cave? Maybe it doesn't. Shit. I really hope the blood moon means I have to reopen the cave. I'm not gonna have mine on the 5th. More likely than not, I'll probably have it on like the 6th or the 7th. Which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna lose too much sleep over it. If it was launching with a Zelda game, yeah, it's not gonna refill in. Fuck. Totally different story. How am I gonna get all these Lionel Saber horns, dude? I was really hoping it was gonna fill these back in. Dang it. That might work. Oh wait, no, I got rid of the pictures. Fuck. If I get a picture of a Lionel or a Gleeok, I could go back to the Kochi dye shop and just have him give me free shit until I finally find it. Yeah, I'd love to play. I want to do some. I want to do a bunch of crowd control stuff too. And maybe we'll do other Zelda randomizers. But one thing I was really looking forward to too is, like, even though there's not a lot of launch titles on the Switch 2 that I'm like, oh my god, excited about, I am excited to see the upscaling for Switch 1 games. So, like, we'll probably do Breath of the Wild, whether or not a full playthrough or not. We'll do Tears, a full playthrough or not, maybe. We'll see. I want to check out Pokemon Scarlet and Violet like that. I want to check out, like, Mario Odyssey, a bunch of games. I want to check out a bunch of games to see, like, how much better they look. Metroid Prime Remake, all sorts of shit. So we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. It's gonna be fun. You're supposed to pick yours up from Best Buy on the 5th, but you believe it when it's actually in your hand? I mean, usually Best Buy's good about that shit. Best Buy's usually pretty good about that shit. Like, it might not happen right at fucking 1 in the morning, you know, midnight or 8 a.m. or whatever. You know, they might open a little later or whatever, but like, you'll get it. What am I supposed to do with that? Probably go find another cave. Yeah, I probably need to go find another cave to start breaking shit open. Alright, did I go all the way through? Alright, give me some shit. Nothing. Alright, there'll at least be some crates in there. I don't give a fuck about the crates in there. There's a busy shop street in Japan where shop owners are armed with a dye pack ball, so when thieves try to get lost in the crowd, the owners can hit them with a ball which will pop paint and them in a fluorescent orange, makes them easily identified by police. That's smart. That is very clever. Dude, I have had no luck when it comes to finding silver Lionel sabers. I found 2 the entire playthrough. 2. And I need to find 4 more. Because actually I found 3 and I used 2 of them in weapons. Oh, hell yeah. Get this over here. Ba-da-ba-ba. Come on, man. Where am I gonna get? Boom, boom. Okay, cool. I can give myself 10 fucking hearts if I want. But all I want is 4 silver Lionel sabers. Is that so much to ask? I mean, it's kind of a lot, but still. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Uh-oh. Oh. You're bummed about not being able to get one until December because you're moving? I mean, that's fair. Honestly, like, and like I was saying it before, at least there's not, like, a crazy lineup with the Switch 2 in this sense. So that, like, it's like, you know, it could be worse. I love when a headshot isn't actually a fucking headshot for some reason in this game. It's like, okay, cool, I shot you in the head. No, you didn't. Like, what? No, you didn't. Like, yeah, I did. No, you didn't. What? Yeah, I did. No, you didn't. Like, I watched the arrow bounce off your eye socket. No, you didn't. Mm-mm. Get the fuck out of here, dude. $4K just for the moving truck is insane. Yeah, but you're moving from Texas to Nevada. That's a far move. That's a long way to ship some stuff. I found one. Oh, nice. We need 3 more. You know, that's a long way to ship some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it probably goes off of weight too. If I were to guess. Vegas? Yeah, Vegas, Nevada. you paid movers, it was gonna be like 17K. Oh wait, so wait, your the truck rental from Texas to fucking Nevada, from Texas to Vegas was $4 grand? Holy shit. Does that truck come with a blowjob? Like, holy fuck. Like when Zilly and I moved from Chicago out to here, I think the truck only cost a couple $100. I mean, it was just a U-Haul. Man, we weren't moving. I mean, we probably moving less shit than you guys are. But we moved less shit than you guys are gonna be moving, probably. So we were still in an apartment. That's crazy. And was that with U-Haul? Although, I mean, I guess, you know, you are moving from Texas, and it depends on what part of Texas, because, like, Texas do be massive. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum. Don't you blow bubbles at me, you little jerk. Who do you think you are? Nothing I need. All right. It's gonna be a whole day just to get out of Texas? That's why it's $4 grand. You're probably putting like 1,000 miles on that truck. We put like 400 something. It's like 400 something miles from Pittsburgh to Chicago. Something like that. All right, where can I go to possibly find... You know what? Screw it. Let's have some fun. $10 hours is really all you can do in a day, especially with 2 cats in your car. I mean, 10 hours is a long fucking drive. 10 hours is a long fucking drive. It's 7 hours to go from Chicago to Pittsburgh. Just to kind of put it in reference for you. Oh, no, you don't. Get the fuck out of here before you fuck me up. Ba 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 ba. That'll work. Yeah, what's up, Manuela? Happy Tuesday. You just wanted to say, Tim, I watched you play Baldur's Gate a few weeks ago, and you downloaded it, and you've been playing it, you're obsessed. Thank you, of course. Baldur's Gate 3 is awesome. This is such a good game. Yeah, I wish it would have did better. That'd have been dope to stream that. Hey, give me your Lionel horns. Give me your horn. Yeah, 7 hours is exactly. It's long, but it's doable. Oh. Never mind. Oops. Get schooled on, you dirk. Fuck out of here. Yo, Amanda, thank you for the stretch. And the hydrate. $17 total hours. Oh my god. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Oh, hydrate. Right in the balls. Oh, you broke my scoot, you son of a bitch! All right, when you damage parry, it's slower. Yeah, not my scoot, little bastard. Now you see what I need to do. I need to come down here when Lionels are spawning everywhere too, so then maybe I can end up with more than a triple Lionel fight. You know what would be dope? If Nintendo does this? Check this out. So what if, you know, if they still have weapons damage, right? Like stuff still gets damaged. What if they actually have the weapons and the shields reflect how much damage they have left that they can take? By the, you know, just the way it looks. Hey, do you fucking mind? Hit him in the face? Of course. Oh, this is getting interesting. Wonder if I can cheese it so I get more Lionels. Yes! Alright, now you all fuck off and let me fight this man! Give me your fucking horns! I need them. Yeah, whatever. Oh, look at that picture. That's pretty good. What? Oh, cool. That looks like a them problem to me right now. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Fuck out of here. All right. Yo, what? I got really fucking lucky. Rewind. I gotta hurry this up. There's too many enemies here. It's kind of fucking everything up. Oh, no, no, no. Easy peasy. Where is this Igneo-Talus? I don't think any of those bastards dropped a fucking silver Lionel saber, which is bullshit. Okay. Oh shit. Nothing. Oh! What did I get? Did I tell me I at least got some of it? Nope. And nope. Fuck, dude. Where else can I go? It has a lot of rocks. I can go to Death Mountain. There was a few spots in Death Mountain that are filled with rocks. Oh, I know where I can go. Was it you? Or is it you? It's you. Oh, shit. That was free on my chest. I already went under the castle. I already did under the castle. Oh yeah, don't use that sword. Fuck out of here. Whatever. Fuck it, we'll kill this Talos while we wait. Tap. Holy shit! There's fucking 4 of them? Alright, bet. Let's do it. What? Go, come on, come on, come on, come on, go, 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 god damn it. There we go. Oh, did they take away bows? Shit. Oh, come on! Dude. What? Where's the node? There it is. Well, the reason I was confused is these ones don't usually have booty rocks. That's why I was like, wait, what? You fuckers. Now give me your stuff. Nothing. You watched me fight the King Gliok, you're like, I can do this, and you tried to fight, it did not go the same. I mean, to be fair, it took me many King Gliok fights until I could consistently fight them the way that I fight them. Like, I didn't just wake up one day and was like, alright, let's school some fucking King Glioks. Like, it took getting used to the fights, understanding, you know, the breakdown of the fight and what I need to do to make it easier on me and all that shit. Oh shit! Alright, 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 alright. Alright. I was just hanging on that man's booty. Alright, is there anybody else? What about you? Oh, you're screwed. Alright, well, can I teleport yet? Yes. We're gonna try one more thing before I go. Because I think the only thing I have left is find these sabers and find 3 of these silver Lionel sabers and 1 black hin oxhorn. I think that's all I have left. I know I didn't clean all the rocks out of here. I just broke my way through. Fuck yeah, I knew it. Alright. Wrong kind of silver Lionel horn, but you get the idea. Oh my god! I don't want to carry me on. That's a black Horriblin horn. Yeah, it might be a bust. Frick. Yeah, it's a bust. Shit. Well, we're gonna double check. Is there still time to add the tasks? Oh yeah. Because like, here's the thing. So I'm about to end it right now, but I mean, before I end it, anything that comes in, it is gonna add to the tasks. But here, let's check out to see what's exactly left. Oh, that's why I couldn't pick that up. Okay. So before we end, let's see. Yeah, I was down to my last 2 goals, which is, you know, find these 2 things during a randomizer. So, all right, we got to add 5 more goals. And when I add 5 goals from now on, I'm making sure that they're 5 new goals instead of 5 goals where some of them might have already been done, because I am pretty far into the playthrough at this point. Defeat 2 Yiga Blade Masters. I've already done that. Examine and tier the Gerudo Assault. I've already done that. Take a photo of an Evermean. I can do that. Complete the Gatantus. I haven't done that. And Archaic Worm Greaves. I haven't done that. So I need 2 more. Okay. Visit the Water Temple. I've done the Water Temple. Cool. That should be good. Let's see. As long as it says 7, I'm cool. Six, damn it. No, damn it, I hit the wrong one. Perfect. All right. So we are now back up to 7 goals, and we'll start back up tomorrow. But for now, this is where I'm going to call it, guys. So I want to thank you all so much for coming out today. I had a blast streaming for each and every one of you.